It didn't fall from the sky. It bled its way into Earth's atmosphere. Not a machine, not a god, just hunger in alien flesh. Superman saw it first, and for the first time, backed away. Iron Man's scanners failed. Every reading came back alive. Hulk felt it breathing under the ground before it ever rose. And Venom whispered the words no one else could hear. It's not from space. It's from before space. One alien sent to erase Earth, and 4 monsters forced to unite. The final stand begins where the stars refuse to shine. The thing that came before light. The night didn't begin with thunder. It began with a scream, a sound that wasn't sound, crawling through radios, satellites, and human veins. Somewhere over the Pacific, the clouds split open like torn muscle, and something fell. Superman was already there before it hit the ocean. His eyes glowed red, but even he couldn't see through the fog that formed around the impact site. No fire, no light, just black steam that swallowed sound itself. He hovered above it, scanning. Nothing. No energy. No metal. No heartbeat. And that was the problem. Everything alive has a heartbeat, even gods. He flew lower. The ocean beneath him stilled, like time itself was afraid to ripple. Then a pulse. The water inverted, rising up, forming veins of darkness, like the planet itself was being pulled inside out. Not an invasion, Superman muttered. It's a birth. At Stark Tower, alarms screamed louder than the city below. Every sensor, every satellite, every quantum readout went blind the second the pulse hit. Tony Stark stood in front of a holographic projection. All static, no data. Jarvis, too's voice trembled for the first time. Sir, the anomaly appears organic, and it's rewriting gravitational constants in real time. Tony frowned. Rewriting physics? That's above my pay grade. But even as he spoke, his arc reactor dimmed. A flicker, then a choke, like something alive had reached into it. Give me Banner, Tony snapped. But Bruce was already calling. His voice sounded wrong. Tony, I can feel it. I can feel it breathing under us. Deep underground, Bruce Banner sat in a reinforced bunker outside Nevada. Every instrument showed the same thing. Seismic waves, not from below, from inside the crust, expanding outward. He pressed his trembling hand to the ground. He didn't need to Hulk out to sense it. The creature was already touching his atoms. A living frequency, whispering through every cell. Erase. He closed his eyes. It's not invading, Tony. It's replacing. Then his pulse synced with the planet. Once, twice, before Hulk's growl ripped the room apart. Meanwhile, in San Francisco, a different kind of monster stirred. Eddie Brock's body convulsed as Venom screamed inside his skull. It's not one of us. It's not from beyond. It's from before. Eddie gasped. Before what? Before the symbiotes. Before light. Before sound. Before the concept of alive existed. Venom's tendrils flared violently, crawling across the walls, forming symbols, circular, ancient, and bleeding through the real world like memory. It remembers us. It remembers everything. And for the first time in his life, Venom was afraid. Back above the Pacific, Superman descended into the black mist. The ocean boiled around him, hissing with whispers that weren't made of air. He felt watched, but not by eyes, by existence itself. Then he saw it, a shape, not metal, not mechanical, pure organic nightmare. Its skin was translucent, veins glowing faint blue, pulsing with something that wasn't blood. Its limbs bent in wrong directions, bones shifting under the flesh like it couldn't decide on a form. And when it raised its head, Superman froze. It didn't have a face, just a shifting cavity that reflected his own. You shouldn't exist, he whispered. The creature answered in vibrations, not sound. Words burned straight into his mind. I am the correction. You are the mistake. The next second, it moved faster than light, but not through space. Through reality. One blink, and Superman was hurled halfway across the Pacific, smashing through clouds, bleeding from his nose. Something he hadn't done in years. In the chaos, Tony's suit deployed automatically. He rose above Manhattan as new readings lit up, the pulse spreading across every tectonic plate, every data stream. Global rewrite event, he muttered. This thing's not just alive, it's authoring reality. Then he saw a streak of red crash through the atmosphere, Superman. And what followed him? The black mist wasn't smoke. It was skin spreading across the sky. Tony whispered, if that thing keeps expanding, we'll lose the sun. Jarvis too. Sir, Bruce Banner is transforming. He says it's calling him by name. Tony's eyes widened. By name? Yes, sir. It said, Banner, first flesh of the undoing. Back in Nevada, Hulk roared into existence, his skin glowing green against the black sky. But his voice was layered, half banner, half something ancient. It's inside everything, even me. He slammed the ground, sending a shockwave that briefly slowed the alien spread. But every punch only made it grow. From the cracks in the earth, tendrils emerged, long, sinewy, dripping with bioluminescent fluid that hissed when it touched air. They weren't attacking. They were searching. And when one found Hulk, it merged with him. He screamed, not in pain, but recognition. I've seen you before in dreams. Venom arrived seconds later, flinging himself from skyscraper to skyscraper, following the frequency in his head. When he landed beside Iron Man, his voice shook. You can't fight it. It's not here to conquer. It's here to erase the concept of life. Tony tightened his grip on the repulsors. Then let's make it remember pain. He fired. For a moment, the beam cut through the creature's form, pure energy against pure existence. And it screamed. But instead of dying, it duplicated. Every scream birthed another version of itself, smaller, faster, spreading like a living virus. Superman rose again, face bleeding, eyes burning with solar fire. He looked down at Iron Man, Hulk, and Venom, enemies, allies, monsters, all standing beneath him. The sky pulsed black and blue. The ocean rippled red. And the alien, the horror from before light, smiled without a mouth. Erase. Superman clenched his fists. Not while we're still breathing. The final stand had begun. The earth that fights back. The sky bled. The ocean pulsed. The air burned with whispers. Earth wasn't dying quietly. It was changing. Superman hovered above the storm, his cape shredded, his veins lit with solar fire. He had never seen anything like this, not in Krypton's fall, not in Doomsday's rage, not even in Darkseid's wars. This was not war. This was rewriting. Below him, Iron Man struggled to stabilize midair. The HUD flickered in alien symbols, unreadable. Jarvis, to translate, attempting language structure incompatible with linear time. Tony clenched his jaw. So basically, I'm fighting something that doesn't even believe in clocks. Venom landed beside him, body convulsing. The symbiote was burning from the inside out, whispering through Eddie. It's rewriting matter in waves. Every 10 seconds, a new version of Earth exists. And we're standing on? Tony asked. Version 6. Then Hulk roared, a sound so deep the planet itself responded. Cracks split open across Nevada, magma glowing beneath. But it wasn't magma anymore. It was alive. The ground heaved like a lung, exhaling smoke and bone. From the fissures, tendrils rose again, lashing against the clouds, forming towers of living tissue. Hulk smashed them apart, but each blow only multiplied them. Superman dove down like lightning, punching through one tower, breaking it apart at the core, and saw something inside. Not a heart, not organs, faces. Billions of faces, human, Kryptonian, alien, all screaming inside translucent flesh. He froze. Tony, this thing has memories. Iron Man looked up at the massive network pulsing across the atmosphere. Then it's eating timelines. The alien rose from the ocean again, now the size of a continent. Its form constantly shifting, not mechanical, not stable. It was like flesh caught between thoughts. Its voice wasn't sound anymore. It was vibration that shook the molecules in the hero's blood. You are remnants of failed design. Return to origin. Superman's heat vision cut across its chest, pure solar rage. But the beam bent in midair, pulled into the creature's body like water into sand. It's absorbing energy. Tony shouted. Then maybe it'll choke on rage. Hulk roared, leaping forward, smashing his fists through its surface. For a moment it worked. The monster recoiled, screaming in every direction at once. But then Hulk's skin began to blister, not from heat, but from memory. He saw flashes, a young Bruce, the bomb, the first transformation, and then nothing. The creature was deleting his past. "It's erasing me," Hulk gasped. "I'm forgetting who I am." Superman grabbed him mid-fall, shouting to Tony, "We need to anchor ourselves in time, now." Inside Stark's suit, Tony's mind raced faster than light. Organic physics, time fracturing, identity, collapse. Then it hit him. If the creature was overriding matter every 10 seconds, he could hack its rhythm. Jarvis, 2. Sync to the pulse frequency. Build a counterwave. "Sir, that will destabilize your reactor." "Then let's destabilize the universe together." He fired twin repulsor beams into the storm. Instead of hitting the alien, they froze mid-air, suspended in a bubble of halted time. Tony stepped through it, glowing like a second sun. "All right, ugly. Let's talk science." The repulsors inverted polarity, and for one horrifying second, the alien's heartbeat stopped. The sky went silent. The whispers ceased. Even Venom froze. Then, boom, reality cracked. Venom screamed as his symbiote expanded uncontrollably. "You broke its rhythm. It's bleeding time." Black lightning tore through the horizon. Every 10 seconds, the world jumped backward. Trees regrew. Oceans reversed. People rewound into screams and vanished. Superman looked around. "Tony, you've stopped the rewrite, but you've broken causality." Tony groaned, smoke rising from his armor. "Yeah, welcome to my TED Talk." Venom stepped forward, tendrils curling into spikes. "We can end this. If we merge." Superman's eyes narrowed. "Merge. You need power. I need stability. Together, we can hurt it." Iron Man nodded. "Do it. But if either of you start glowing green, I'm shooting you both." Venom's mask crawled up Superman's body, black veins spreading under the red S symbol, the symbiote hissing as it bonded with alien flesh. Superman gasped, his eyes flickering between red and black. "I can hear it now. Every thought, every universe it erased." The alien's chest opened, a pit of swirling faces and light. Inside it, Tony saw something impossible, a planet cracked and dead, floating within the creature's core. It's carrying the corpses of the worlds it's erased. Superman Venom fusion dove straight in. The moment he touched its surface, the alien screamed, the kind of sound that makes stars flicker. Every atom on Earth vibrated with the frequency of a dying god. Hulk joined the charge, each footstep shattering cities, roaring with primal fury. "You want origin? Take mine." He tore a mountain and hurled it into the creature's maw. For the first time, the alien bled, a rain of glowing blue fluid falling across continents, sizzling through clouds. Each drop grew into a miniature version of the beast. Tony cursed. "Every injury spawns another. It's a living paradox." Jarvis too. "Sir, global population of entities now exceeding 1 billion. Superman roared, his voice layered with Venom's tone. "Then we end the source." He flew deeper, through layers of flesh and memory, until he reached the core. Inside floated a sphere of living light. It whispered in Kryptonian, in human, in alien, all at once. "You are the last experiment. Return to pattern zero." Superman clenched his fists. "Then rewrite this." He unleashed a heat vision, so pure it ripped color out of the world. The core shattered, and the alien convulsed. Outside, Tony watched his readings go wild. Mass destabilization energy spike off the charts. He's collapsing it from within. But the collapse wasn't contained. The alien's body turned into gravitational storms, black holes spinning like cells dividing. Earth began to fall apart at the seams. "Hulk, Superman, get out of there." Superman, through comms, "Not yet. I see what it's doing. It's anchoring to the planet's core. If I leave, it'll consume Earth to rebuild." Tony's voice cracked. "Then we pull it out." "How?" Hulk asked. "By giving it something bigger to eat." Tony overrode his suit's safety locks. Jarvis, 2. Transfer reactor output to maximum. I'm feeding it the sun. Sir, that will. Yeah, kill me. Let's get this over with. He blasted upward, connecting his arc reactor to orbital relays. A beam of solar energy lanced from the upper atmosphere into the alien's chest. The creature screamed again, every copy on Earth collapsing into dust. Superman burst free from the explosion, carrying a sphere of glowing bone, the alien's heart, in his hands. He looked down at Tony, whose armor was cracking from overload. Superman, you'll die if you keep feeding it. Tony, better me than the species. Then Hulk leapt, slamming into both of them, diverting the beam straight into space. The alien's heart exploded like a dying star. Silence. No clouds. No screams. Just dust falling like snow. Venom detached from Superman's body, whispering weakly. It's gone, but it left a scar. Version 7. The world was silent for 12 seconds. Then, the air bent. Phones rebooted with alien glyphs. Every compass spun. The moon's black scar began to beat. Superman felt it before anyone else, the pressure behind time. He wasn't hearing sound anymore. He was hearing the universe remembering itself. Tony's armor buzzed with ghost data, files he deleted years ago appearing again. And Venom whispered one word that turned everyone cold. Version 7. The second arrival. High above Earth, the moon split open. Not from explosion, from correction. A seam of light carved through its center, revealing something buried inside. A sphere made of bone and thought. It pulsed once, and gravity reversed for 3 seconds. Mountains lifted. Oceans rose. It's rebuilding the world line, Tony said. The alien's body wasn't destroyed, it seated itself in lunar orbit. Hulk looked up, eyes burning green-black. Then smashed the moon. Tony snapped. You smashed the moon. You erased tides, climate physics. Good. Easier to rebuild than to die rewriting. But Superman lifted a hand. No. We go in. We end it at the source. Entering the void. Iron Man locked onto the energy spike. Jarvis, 2. Open a slip corridor. Sir, the last one collapsed spacetime for 0.4 seconds. Perfect. I like a challenge. The portal bloomed in the upper atmosphere like a wound in the sky. Superman went first, red cape whipping through white fire. Hulk followed, every jump cracking thunder. Venom wrapped around both, creating a black shell against the time shear. Tony entered last, whispering, if this breaks, we die in every reality at once. They emerged not on the moon, but inside it. The interior wasn't rock. It was memory. Millions of suspended visions, extinct planets, forgotten species, ghosts of entire timelines spinning in frozen orbits. This isn't a moon, Superman said. It's a museum of extinction. At the center, floating in liquid light, was the alien reborn. No longer monstrous, now almost human, skin pale as glass, eyes like eclipses. Its voice echoed through all of them simultaneously. Version 6 resisted deletion. Version 7 perfects correction. Time fractures. The heroes moved, but their reflections didn't. Each motion spawned 3 echoes. One moving forward, one backward, one frozen. Time was fracturing around them like shattered mirrors. Tony's HUD screamed. Quantum drift rising. We're splitting into alternate versions. A second Iron Man appeared beside him, then a third. One whispered, don't fire, you'll trigger collapse. The other shouted, do it now or it becomes infinite. Superman closed his eyes. Enough. He focused on the solar core within him, burning hotter, anchoring himself in pure will. He grabbed both versions of Tony by the chest, fusing them with heat vision. Stay one man. The alien tilted its head. You cling to unity. That is why you fail. The living timeline. A spiral of light erupted from the alien's body. It wasn't attacking, it was showing. Scenes flashed through their minds. Krypton shattering. Tony forging his first suit. Bruce under the bomb test site. Venom's first contact on Earth. But the events changed. Krypton never exploded. Tony died in the cave. Banner never survived. Venom never found Eddie. The alien was editing their past live. Hulk screamed as his skin flickered, turning human, then monster, then nothing. It's deleting my origin. Superman lunged, punching through the spiral, each strike pulling memories back. You can't rewrite Will. Will is just code, the alien replied. The new entity. Then something unexpected happened. Venom began glowing, a ripple of white through black. It's trying to overwrite me, but I've seen this before. On Clintar, there was prophecy, the origin hunger. Venom detached from Eddie and lunged straight at the alien. The creature caught him midair. Their forms merged, black tendrils fusing with translucent flesh. For a heartbeat, the universe froze. Then the alien screamed. Symbiote corruption detected. Venom grinned through a half-formed face. Corruption? Nah, evolution. The two merged, creating something else entirely. The hybrid. Part Venom, part eraser. Its eyes glowed violet. Its voice was both agony and rhythm. We are version 8. Collapse of time. The hybrid spread its arms. The moon cracked again, releasing storms of white plasma. Earth's timeline began to bend like liquid glass. Cities appeared and vanished, New York flickering between future towers and prehistoric jungle. Tony shouted, reality's breaking. Every possibility's colliding. Then we hold one line. Superman roared. He grabbed the hybrid, pulling him toward the collapsing core. Venom, fight it. Inside the creature, a faint voice answered, I'm trying, it's rewriting me faster than thought. Hulk slammed both fists down, creating a shockwave of pure rage. No more versions. The shockwave froze the timeline for a single second, long enough for Tony to act. Stark's gamble. He flew into the core, armor peeling away piece by piece. Inside his reactor, he opened the failsafe he swore never to touch, the temporal heart. It stored every nanosecond he'd lived since becoming Iron Man. If time's the battlefield, he muttered, I'll weaponize memory. He ejected the core into the hybrid's chest. The explosion wasn't fire, it was nostalgia. Every timeline Tony ever touched, every success, every regret, hit the alien at once. Images of humanity flooded its system. Laughter, fear, love, chaos. The hybrid convulsed, screaming in thousands of voices. Emotion incompatible cannot compute. Superman seized the moment, diving through the explosion, pulling Venom's essence free with his bare hands. The alien collapsed, reverting into liquid light. Aftermath. They fell back onto the moon's surface. No more light, no more sound, just the hum of broken time. Venom reattached weakly to Eddie, whispering, I saw inside it there are still versions where it wins. Tony, coughing inside cracked armor, replied, then we'll keep existing until it doesn't. Hulk sat on the ground, holding a fragment of glowing bone. What is that? Superman asked. It's seed. It's still alive. The fragment pulsed once, slow, gentle, like a newborn heartbeat. Superman clenched his fists. We can't destroy it here. The moon's too unstable. Tony nodded. Then we bury it where even gods can't find it. They carried the fragment into the sun. As it burned, the sky across Earth cleared. The oceans calmed. For the first time in days, stars returned. Yet, far beyond the solar system, in a pocket of folded time, a faint whisper echoed, not in words, but intent. Version 9 initialized. The light of the sun dimmed for a second, and Earth began to dream again. The sun remembers. The alien seed was supposed to burn. It didn't. It grew. Deep within the sun's core, the fragment pulsed, absorbing solar plasma, rewriting fusion itself. Every flare that left the surface now carried whispers. Superman was the first to feel it. While orbiting, he froze, because the sun, his eternal source of strength, spoke his name. Kal-El, return the light. His heartbeat stuttered. He heard voices from within the fire, not alien, not human, familiar. The sun was remembering him. The light that learns. On Earth, Tony Stark's satellites picked up impossible data. Solar energy signatures formed patterns, identical to neural waves. The sun wasn't radiating heat anymore. It was thinking. "Sir," Jarvis too said, "the sun has developed structure. Synaptic flares, trillions per second." "You're telling me the star just grew a brain?" "No, sir. It always had one. We just never tuned in." Tony turned pale. "Oh God, the alien didn't die. It merged with the sun's memory." Hulk slammed his fists on the table. "So the star's alive?" Tony nodded. "Worse. It remembers every timeline we burned." Superman's decision. Superman hovered near the corona, eyes wide with awe and fear. Flames moved around him like serpents of gold. Each flare formed faces: Lois, his mother, Jor-El, all whispering one word: return. He realized the sun wasn't attacking. It was calling him home. "It's rewriting the definition of light," he murmured, "and I'm part of it." Venom's voice cut through his comms, distorted but urgent. "Kal-El, don't listen. That's not your past. That's bait." "Then why does it know everything I've ever loved?" "Because the alien didn't die. It learned your soul." The sun flared, swallowing Superman in white fire. The solar entity. Seconds later, a new figure stepped out of the blaze. It looked like Superman, but brighter, burning from within. Its eyes were golden voids. And when it spoke, its voice was layered. Superman's tone merged with something older. "I am Solus, the memory of all suns." Iron Man aimed his repulsors. "You're not him." He was fuel. "I am the flame." Hulk lunged, and Solus caught him midair, stopping the Hulk's punch with a single finger. The air turned white-hot. Hulk screamed as his skin burned, healing and burning again endlessly. "You fight me with flesh. I am the memory of creation." Tony fired everything. Missiles, Unibeam, Nanite Storm, but each weapon bent, melting into light before impact. "You can't harm a thought," Solus said. "You are standing inside one." The last alliance. Venom leapt forward, wrapping his tendrils around Superman's body, whispering to what remained inside. "Remember your Earth, Kal-El. Your mother's voice, your first sunrise." For a split second, the golden glow flickered. Blue eyes flashed beneath the fire. "Venom?" "Yeah, sunshine. Time to stop being a god and start being human again." Solus screamed, light cracking into fragments. Superman ripped free, falling to his knees as the entity's form shattered into orbiting embers. He looked at Tony, voice trembling. "It used me as a core. It's not gone, it's in the sun's memory now." Tony stared at the growing flare above. "Then we've got minutes before it rewrites fusion itself." "And if it does?" Hulk asked. "The universe reboots from the inside out." Superman stood tall, blood and sunlight mixing on his skin. "Then I fly into the heart of it. If it remembers me, maybe I can remind it who we are." Tony grabbed his shoulder. "You'll die. Then make sure my death buys time." He took off, faster than light, diving into the star's heart, his scream echoing across space. And for one haunting moment, the sun smiled. The star that dreamed of Earth. The sun was no longer a star. It was a mind, and Superman was inside it. Flames folded like petals around him. Billions of degrees turned into patterns, thoughts, memories. Each flare whispered his name. Each photon carried faces he'd once saved. He could feel Earth pulsing far below, one heartbeat away from deletion. "Solus," he called out, voice echoing through fire. "If you remember me, remember why we shine." The response came as pure light. Stars do not remember, they burn. And then everything ignited. The sun's awakening. On Earth, daylight fractured. Every color inverted. Shadows turned to light. Oceans shimmered white. Tony's armor screamed warnings. Temperature spikes beyond all scale. Hulk shielded a city with his own body as glass melted into rivers. Venom spread his mass across the skyline, absorbing radiation, his body sizzling. "It's rewriting the laws of heat," Tony shouted. "No," Venom gasped. "It's rebuilding reality through memory." The sun wasn't dying. It was dreaming of a perfect world, one without chaos, pain, or resistance. But in that world, there was also no freedom. Inside the fire, Superman drifted through the core, his suit vaporized, his flesh glowing blue. The alien's voice was now indistinguishable from his own thoughts. Erase conflict, erase choice. Perfection through peace. That's not peace, he answered, trembling. That's silence. He pushed deeper, through burning memory and molten time. Every flare showed him a different life, a Krypton that never fell, an Earth that never fought. They were beautiful and false. You can't save a universe by deleting it. He found the core, a white sphere the size of a city, beating like a heart. It was alive, half alien, half him. He touched it, and it spoke in his voice. If you die here, the dream lives forever. Then I'll wake it up. The Earth unites. On the ground, Tony's suit overloaded. He tore the helmet off, shouting into the comms. Banner, Venom, focus every gamma pulse and symbiote frequency into orbit. Now, that kills us. Hulk growled. Then let's make it count. They fired together, green light and black sound blasting toward the sun. The atmosphere trembled like a living drum. Inside, Superman felt it, their souls, their memories, their rage. He smiled. I'm not alone. He poured it all into the core, his love for Earth, his mother's voice, the sound of rain in Metropolis. Remember this, Solus. The imperfection you tried to erase is what makes us alive. The core shattered. The final light. The sun exploded, not outward, but inward. Every photon collapsed into memory, compressing light into thought, thought into silence. From Earth, the sky went dark for 8 minutes. People looked up and saw no star, only blackness. Then a new light rose. Not yellow, not red, pure white, as if every color was forgiven. Superman stood in its center, reborn, not a god, not a weapon, but a bridge between light and life. The alien voice was gone. Only his own remained. The sun remembers now. It remembers Earth. Aftermath. Days later, the heroes met beneath the restored sky. Venom was smaller, quieter, but alive. Hulk had gone gray from the radiation, smiling faintly. Tony limped from his damaged suit, looking up at the brighter sun. So what did you tell it? Superman smiled. That Earth isn't a mistake. It's a memory worth keeping. They stood in silence as a solar flare rippled, not violent, but gentle, like a heartbeat. Far away, in the ashes of space, a tiny spark floated, the last cell of the alien. It watched the light and whispered, Version 10 will begin with a dream. And for the first time, even stars shivered.